Welcome back to another episode of Adoptions from the Heart TV. I'm your host, Amanda Aliberti. Oftentimes people wonder what the wait process looks like. Today we're going to be sitting down with Jeneen, who's going to talk about her experience of adopting her daughter. Now let's turn to Jeneen.
Hey Jeneen, how about you tell us a little bit about your adoption process?
Sure. My husband and I wanted to start a family, and through trying and looking into adoption, we decided that was the route for us. It really took a lot of soul searching to make that decision. So it took a while for us to get there, but once we got there, we decided that that was the next move for us to make to start our family. We had decided a long time ago when we were dating that we eventually wanted to have a family together, and we weren't going to stop at anything to get that family. So when we met Adoptions from the Heart, we met Chelsea at the time, and she really changed our thought process about having a family. And she told us that it's not if you have your child, it's when you have your child. So that really changed our whole mindset and made us realize that adoption was the way for us to go, so that we knew we would have our forever family one day.
How long did your family wait for?
So we waited 3 weeks shy of 3 years, so it was a long wait. It was a tough wait. So we were just married 10 years and we just were placed last November. So it was a really long wait for us. It was exhausting at times, and it was tiring, and it was frustrating, and you kind of go through all of the emotions. But we really made sure that we surrounded ourselves with loved ones who were willing to listen to us, to understand what we were going through. I think you really get an education when you go through this, and we were educating our family on this because it was new to all of us. So we really had those around us that had faith at times when we didn't have faith, and they were really beyond supportive. Like, there are no words to describe the love and support that we have had from our family and our friends, and we really made sure that we surrounded ourselves with those people. The wait is hard, though. It's not easy. There were certainly ups and downs, and we went through different periods where we had differing opinions for our profile key, and we had different feelings about the wait, and we at the end of the day realized that we were both in it for the same end goal, and we wanted to have our family, and we were just going to figure out how to get us there. So it took a lot of soul searching even during the wait, to say what were we doing, and what were we putting on our profile key, and so really that was our experience with our wait. We also were lucky enough to meet prospective adoptive families through Adoptions from the Heart that we remained close with through this whole process. Their family profiles and their profile keys look very different than ours, but at the end of the day, the experience and the wanting and waiting, it was all on the same page. We were all on the same page, so we had all been through it together.
That's great. So it seems like you really educated yourself and your families. You had a lot of family support to help you through the long wait.
Yes.
Any other advice you would give to families who are in the long waiting process?
Just stick together. Like I said, we really had our ups and downs, and at the end of the day, we knew that we were in it together because we were wanting our family, and it took us a long time to get here, but she's the love of our life now, and we're really happy to have her in our home and our family, and she really just, it sounds so cliche, but she really completes us.
So I know you connected with other families through Adoptions from the Heart. How did you get connected with them?
We actually met them at the original program meeting, and we remained friendly with them. There were 5 couples, I think, at our original program meeting, and we've remained in contact with 3 of those 5 families. So we email each other, we text each other, we call each other. In fact, when we got placed with our daughter, the other family has had their son for quite some time. They were one of the first phone calls we made.
That's great. So Adoption from the Heart has a Facebook page for waiting families, and we also have a New York waiting family support group that meets every other month. So there's a lot of opportunities for our families to get connected with others.
I think that's great. It's so important.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing your story today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jeneen, for sharing your story. If you're interested in joining one of our support groups, please feel free to reach out to your social worker. Thanks so much, and tune in next week.